Good evening. Howdy, Lord of Scarin. Howdy, 50. How you doing tonight? Mission keys. I will do that right now because I don't think I did that yet today. I haven't missed a day yet either. You're freezing outside. You're having a cigar. Rubbing off on me. Well, you can rub off on me anytime it comes for the mission keys. Because it's way too easy to miss it. Yeah, I think the weather over here, we're getting into our last little bit of above zero for a couple of days. Oh, it did fall below zero already. It's not supposed to get above zero until Sunday afternoon. You hit 66 and are blown away by how many buildings are needed just for shipyard 66. It can be daunting. I think you gotta do them again at 68 too. Do you have the faction credits for the Velox? Or the rep, I guess, too. I know you posted a screenshot of what, the refinery? Not the refinery. The building thing. Oh no, Op 66. I knew that the screenshot had all three of the buildings in there. Faction credits and rep. Ugh. Yeah, you can only go so far without having either one. Like, you can go... You can get the faction credits pretty easily. It's not terrible. I need to go set ships again. Okay, that one goes there. That one goes there. It's hard to remember where all these things go. Been doing since 53, getting one blueprint a day in away teams for the next ship I want. You know, I've never used that actually. Other than for like the G4 ships. I haven't done any of the newer ships in the since they came out the priority 1 assignments. Try that one again. 125. 125, that's a third of the way there. That's like a couple extra good DTI pulls and some well, just DTI store stuff in general. Because you can get your faction rep there, get your reputation there. The Grishnar BPs. I kind of thought about picking up a second one. I got the New Grange. Just because it was kind of like my off faction, so I wasn't too concerned about losing the credits for it. Because I don't really have... I don't have a need to build the G6 Ent. I probably will at some point, but... I knew I wanted to have the Crenshaw. And then Romulan rep, I'm just getting that up. I just got to the point where I can either do the rare or the minor. I don't remember which one. Only faction minor ever went for was the G3 ships. I mean, honestly, those are the only ones that are like really, really worth it. Because, like, I think the G4 faction miners are completely unnecessary. I think the G5 faction miners aren't very necessary either. They're pretty easy to get the blueprints for just from grinding and Armada turn-ins and stuff. Like, they're definitely not a spend faction credits necessity kind of thing. I mean, it's better. They're better than like a Nova, but it's not a significantly better. That became easier once you hit T12 on the Protector for your MU grind. Your Romulus is amazing. Yeah, I don't go there at all. My rep grind has kept up with my ops progression at a perfect pace, so I have made very, very little effort there. I've gone there for speed ups. When speed ups was a bottleneck, I was definitely going there to mine speed ups, but I care less about any of the reputation that was gained there. Just how it worked out for my progression, at least. All right, what do we have for events today? We got Hostile Hunt. And then we have Faction Hunter for the Romulans. Cisco has not left the captain's seat in the Fleet Commanders. Ticketed events. I think I did the gas one earlier. Yeah. I don't think I'm gonna do the other two this time around. And then Fist of the Empire arena matches. So they were gonna get stuff for doing arena matches again tonight. Three wins or 12 losses. Let's see. Voyager. Fleet Commander upgrade. Ship upgrade. Ship parts. So if I have anything that takes G6 or G5 parts. The GS31, I think, is ready for an upgrade. It's either tonight or tomorrow night. Yeah, I can do that one tonight. That doesn't take regular ship parts. But this gets this up to the point where I can use it in much better situations. So we're going to look at GS31. And I want to see if it shows what the cooldown time is for the ship ability. Doesn't look like it. Let's build. Let's see, there should be... Should be GS31. And it's hard to remember how long ago the GS31 came out. All right, GS31. Beam cooldown. So going from tier 10 to tier 11 drops it by 10 seconds. So that's nothing too impressive there. but it raises the damage by almost double, which I know that's enough to be able to get me to do freebooters. And that'll also get to the 65s in the G6 system. You're beating the Elite 50 now? Let's go. Yeah, it's like... Tier 5. Well, Tier 4... Tier 4 is where I started finding it useful. Tier 5 is where it became useful. Tier 10 it can annihilate. I think that's what you were waiting for, was for it to hit Tier 10. So that you could kill the last of the Reavers with it. Last event, I used all the rewards for the GS parts. I did twice. I got 2 tiers on my GS out of it. Well, I tiered it up once, so I got to do it twice. Yeah, I ended up with 20 packs. That's kind of a neat trick that you can get away with. If you tier the ship up, it'll reset the count in the store. Oh, I'm gonna get annoyed. It keeps on saying that there's one thing left in the dang refinery. But I don't think I have anything unclaimed in here. Something that I claimed yesterday that I didn't claim today, apparently. Probably in these rares. So that's good, that's good. Oh, 2 more days, then I get my second squall. There, I went in again. The red dot, I might have to just restart the game if it starts bothering me too much. Alright, let's go kill some Romulans. That's the main faction that I'm chasing right now. Yeah, I got them at the point where I can get the Velox off of it. Game has been glitching today above average. I've seen a lot of people saying that, but honestly, the game's running better for me than it has forever. Like, when I was going through the refinery, the bundles were loading so quick. Like, even, like, in this faction store here, I can possibly... I mean, just bam, done. Bam, done. Like, it's way faster than it normally is for me. Mobile, no issues? Yeah, my mobile was... seemed better than normal, too. Yeah, I'm not sure. I must be stealing bandwidth from everybody else today or something. After I repaired twice, the game started working fine. Oh. So I'm gonna grab my negative Romulan reputation thing. And then I think I did a little bit of hazard resistance research. So I got like another, I think 20%. And it seems like it's been kind of a noticeable difference because it was at the point where like I couldn't quite do these events in one trip. Like I'd have 3 or 4 hostiles left to do. Let's swap the music over to the lo-fi. Get the chill vibes going. 2 levels today for asteroid research. Yeah, I was doing like the generic ones. I was doing the stuff for the spend for vengeance blueprints. And I know hazard resistance is an area where I definitely could use a little bit of help. So I was slacking on that quite a bit. That in PvP. So I've been working a little bit on both of those. I guess in some just general combat stuff too. When I was making my push to 70, I avoided anything that had uncommons or rares or anything like really useful in it. Try not to use regular mats so they could be used on the next buildings. Yeah, that's the thing. I mean, it's worth paying attention to because sometimes they flip from uncommon to common too. So it's worth kind of just looking at your current level requirements and then what the next one is too. Because, you know, you might only have to spend like 2,500 uncommon, but then like your next 2 levels might be common. I think it's weird. He's gonna be one of those dickheads. Yeah, it was rare ore I've been using. Not, it switched to uncommon ore now. Yeah, that's... I don't understand why it was doing that stuff, but... You know... It's interesting. I was even... I was even doing that with, like, my, what was I doing? Parsteel generator? Because, like, Parsteel generator A was taking commons. So then I finished Parsteel generator A, and then I kicked off Parsteel generator B immediately. But I didn't realize when I was doing it that it took uncommons. And I don't know how much it took, but I was just like, I saw the little green as I was hitting go, and I was like, it's jumping around inconsistently, and I don't like that. But it's kind of like the same thing with like the defense platforms. Like, even though it's the same level, like the defense platforms take different materials. Like, you're going along and it's like ore and crystal, and then all of a sudden there's one that's gas and ore. It's like, where did you come from? Like, it's just like a random stepchild or something. Now that you're using Spox Club, you're more and more conscious about what you're doing. Yeah, there's so much planning that goes into effect there. As long as you've got like your fleet commander set correctly, and you know, like any of your consumables, you know, making sure that you're gonna mark those that you're gonna need them, you're gonna be able to have things figured out to the second and the penny. So useful. There's some neat things upcoming too. Wish I had more fleet commander slots. I only have 3. Yeah, that's definitely a thing. That's one of the things that I've definitely been willing to put a little bit of money against, is getting those slots unlocked. I hate making choices, and it's a very good kind of payoff, because it gives you so much flexibility, and it's like, you're gonna, if you want to spend a random $100 in the game, like, that's not a bad spot to do it. Otherwise, you just have to make a lot better decisions and not be as lazy as I am. The only thing I would consider spending on, it's a really good long-term value. Like, I don't think that's one that would really technically get diminished. It's not like they're gonna come out with a like a prime or something that would like make you lose a fleet commander seat. But like, I think pretty much all of the primes that you get in the research trees, I think those always end up getting diminished at some point. They either get diluted and lose value, or they get overwrote by a new ability at some point later on. The app gallery I was looking into because he supposedly saves so much money on every purchase with it, but I haven't tried it yet. What app gallery are you speaking of? I think I've had some people using something that has like an advertising type of service behind it or something. Oh, so it's kind of like a VPN web store kind of thing. That's dicey. Like, that's TOS kind of stuff for a lot of games, and even probably like the web store that you're purchasing into. I don't know about the particular stuff in Star Trek Fleet Command, but I know a lot of payment platforms have provisions in them where you can't evade your correct country's payment store or something like that. Because there's ways to do that on like Twitch or something like that too. Because like if you have your country set as like Turkey or Egypt or something like that, the subs are like a quarter of the price. So like dropping 50 subs would only cost like $125 or something. Or $60. Like $60. Have their own STFC section. Yeah. It's literally called App Gallery. Ah, that's Huawei or whatever the company's name is. Yeah. Personally, I don't particularly trust that company. Hey Ryan, how's it going tonight? I don't think it's shady, it's just it's evading. You'd probably have to double check terms of use and terms of service kind of stuff just to make sure that you're not doing something that could legitimately get you banned or anything. Waiting for my outpost to finish so I can hop into the arena. Oh, I didn't even think about that. That's so dumb. Like why do they do that? That just seems like such a I don't know, like a waste or something. I guess not necessarily a waste, but almost feels like an oversight of some sort. Like I don't know, it's always kind of weird that you have to move. Figured while I'm waiting I could knock out my last daily Q's trials. Speaking of last things, I can go, well, I've already got Pike Muro Chen loaded. I might as well do mine too. We can do them together. Have to open up the building to get to them 5 times. I hate that so much. That is my only real complaint about outposts. So I'm gonna tease you. I'm gonna use the real button. Yeah, I mean, like, I don't think that there's a legitimate reason that we need to have the outpost button. I don't feel that it really does much. Yes, live vicariously through my button usage. I don't know, the last clip I have on my channel is me begging Scopely to change it back. Yeah, because I mean, all you have to do is go to your ship, do locate, and then you just click on the outpost. It doesn't add. It doesn't really save. It saves you like 1 click. And I think, like, I don't know, like almost the entire time that you're running the outpost, like there's always like a notification there, I think. Unless maybe you max out the building buffs or something, but I don't think most of us are going to be doing that. They did something with the RNG on these things too this month. Because I'm getting non-faction ships at a much higher rate than I normally would. I'm not counting how many I did. Okay, that was 3. Because like I was lucky if I would get one non-faction ship, but I'm almost feeling like I'm lucky if I do get one. I don't know. That Regelian freebooter. Freebooter fed, Regelian freebooter fed. Oh no, that was my beam. So it was freebooter fed. So I'm at 50%. I have 2 retaliation hostiles left, and my ND can only survive 1 more attack. Can you do a Titan buff or something to it? Titan, Cerritos, Lorca's Fist. I mean, you might be able to get 2 out of it. Oh, you still got... So you got your Tarn and your ND there. Yeah, I was having really good luck last... the last one I did one of the 66 elites, I want to say. Maybe it was a 63 elite. And I did max fortify on it twice. It made a big difference. It cut the rounds that it attacked in half. Hoping to save fortifications for the arena. Yeah, I get that. Did you get that chart for the outpost officers? Which one? Because there's more than one. The Officer 201? I'm guessing you're talking about the Officer 201. The Wrath of Butter Pecan. Oh, he shared that somewhere. It was probably the I was guessing that it's this one, the Outpost and Fleet Commander Cisco sheet. The Jules Verne sheet. Oh, Blue Mandalorian sheet. I haven't seen that one in particular yet. There's another one that's in the works right now, too. Aw. I lost a ship. Exclamation boom in chat for the lost ship. Lost 23 ships due to negligence. 23 ships. That's just the ones that have occurred on stream since I started counting. I need to set up a couple of different text things for that. Give it a little bit of variety. Well, I figured for as often as it happens, and like the last couple of mechanics have had the chasers, it was really worth it. Because I probably lost 20 of them before I even started counting. At least 20. Probably way more than that. Okay, so that should be... Okay, one more Q's trial. Oh, I don't even get a beam off of that one. So I think that went 3 non-faction ships and 2 faction ships. So it went freebooter, Federation patrol ship, freebooter, Federation patrol ship. Okay, so 3 Fed ships and 2 freebooters. That still seems like it's way higher occurrence than it normally would have been. Because it's kind of weird, because like in a lot of the updates, they really screwed it up where they put in like the super strong hostiles that you don't really have a chance against. And this one almost feels like it's the opposite, where they put in like the super easy hostiles that don't charge up my cutting beam at all. Which I know that I'm going against, you know, like single digit level hostiles, so I'm not getting a lot of the technological distinctiveness off of it, but I mean, I always figured it was just like a quick way to get a little bit extra. No, I don't have a preset for speed. Data can go up. No, you can go up. Yeah. Do you have flocks below deck for Voyager? No. Or are you talking about in the cube? Not for the not when I'm doing Q's trials, no. Because the hostiles either give me 200% or they give me like 0.1%, so flocks won't help me at all. Thought you meant arenas. Yeah, I suppose he would help in arenas. What in the world was that all about? Talking to a few people, old age can't keep up. Oh, I definitely understand that. This is actually really good practice for it, because you know, like you can end up having like 6 different conversations at once. It's also kind of nice about the kind of memory and kind of getting remembering people's backgrounds without having like a face to put a name to. That's been a very interesting exercise. that enough? That is enough. I love how quick the Voyager event is. And I also like getting the Admiral tickets. All right. So, did we finish the Frontier event? We did. Okay, Frontier event finished. Retribution stuff. Don't have to worry about that yet. Got my mission key thanks to 50 reminding me. I'm only doing the one ticketed event. That was the mining one. Battle Pass Overflow. Fist of the Empire. That's arenas. That's done. So the only other thing here is ship upgrade. But again, that was ship parts. If that would have been spending uncommon and rares, I would have probably updated the GS31. But I don't want to upgrade it today if tomorrow would be just the spend event. I thought some of these faction ships took regular ship parts. Maybe not. I thought some of them took regular ship parts too. I don't even think I have... Well, I could do Sanctus. I don't know how many points that would get. That's a lot of points to get, so like 40,000. So say probably 25,000 uncommon parts. Uncommon and rare parts. So it's probably got to get that up to like tier 8 or tier 9. And that's only giving three rare 6-star. Yeah, that's not really worth it. If that would have been like 60, I probably would have done it, but gonna run back inside. That's like backwards from normal, I swear. All right, that one. Get reset. Well, I think I'm gonna take a stab at arenas tonight. Still running, right? Yeah, 2 hours. So I think I'm going to grab a quick break and replenish my drink, run to the bathroom, and then get set for arenas. So we'll be back in 3 or 4 minutes. Yeah, that that definitely happens. Well, I'm gonna have to get a follower push started pretty soon. We're getting pretty close to 200. Okay. All right, so that's all set. So let's get some ships up. And make sure we've got our text set where we want them. All right, so I have Valoron radiation here as damage against players plus hull health. I need to switch. No, I don't need to switch. Then the Borg cubes got the red matter, which is PvP with a bonus for Federation ships, but I don't have any strong Federation ships. And then the Crenshaw's got the time crystal. Do I have any better PvP? It does not look like it. Okay. And then we go to Chaos Tech. I have Soren's Trilithium here. That's probably the best that I have. Because those are all based on hostiles. The Q cannons. Against players who have morale active, reduce their weapon shots. That feels like the better one to have on an interceptor. It's kind of like an anti-explorer. Borg cube, I have Unimatrix shielding. That is ironic that I have that on the cube. On round start, your ship has any state active, reduce opponent's isolytic cascade, increase my isolytic defense, increase base weapon damage. And then Kaskari, I've got the Q cannon on. Which that is... That's almost like an anti-interceptor. Almost. Chronophage is kind of a weird... You have to be below 40% hull before it starts kicking in. So that has up to triple shots and up to 35% shield repair. That's an interesting tech. But I think I've got the ones assigned that will do the best. Oh, it's that false refinery thing. Get that recalled. Run through the rest of the factions quick. I don't remember. I did Federation. Did I do all of it? Or did I just do the top? Oh, I did all Federation. I don't know why I didn't do the rest. Ooh, is that epic Placer trade-in day? Or is that rare? That's rare, okay. I don't think I'm ready for epic, but I'm good for rare. Five huge shards, let's go. I always question why I still do the Bajoran stuff. I'm starting to get out of the habit of doing like the material stuff, and I'm just claiming the free crap. Okay, good pull on artifacts. I kind of wish there was a Forbidden Tech upgrade day today. I also wouldn't mind a wave defense battle pass. It's kind of getting to the point where I'm almost out of that stuff. Ooh, I'm out of DTI pulls too. Got enough stuff banked up for it, but I'm kind of waiting for like another event to make it worthwhile to go run a bunch of them. I do have a bunch of that stuff, right? I'm pretty sure I do. $30-minute speed up. 15-minute speed up, damn it. Alright, so we got that all done. We'll repair that ship. Alright. So pick preset. That should be... Now who's missing here? Mirror the card. Hopefully he's in one of these completed ones. There he is, perfect. There's a couple other officers that might come in handy, I don't remember. I don't remember who's in all the crew loadouts. Alright, apply the PvP crew again. Okay, so officers here. No, I just unlocked. Must have been the matriarch I just unlocked. Or hierarch, matriarch. Who's in status control team with her? Nog and Ezri. That's villains. I'm really close on Nog. Now, they wouldn't be... That's the frustrating part about not having like an end of arc event store. Because normally the officers from last month would be in there. Okay, Protector has some empty slots below. So does the Revenant, but those ones are just strictly speed crews. The other ones don't matter. I can put random officers in here. If I have anybody left that has any PvP related abilities. I don't think he does. His is non-armada. Icheb would be PvP. Romy would be PvP. Mariachi Q is PvP. Veils, Armada or Hostile. Dr. Taana. Now I'm starting to wonder if I need to double check the lower decks on the other ships. That's a lot of PvP officers still. I don't feel like I should have... Well, I guess that's 3. That doesn't look horrible. Oh, let's see. Oh, they moved. Let's see if that one goes. Okay, that one did ready up. Perfect. No, it didn't. Somebody else leave? Maybe somebody left. I don't know. It's hard to remember how this works. It's been a little while. It's been... I bet it's been 5 or 6 weeks since I've done an arena. Like, I tried doing it last week, but like every squad I joined was kind of like this one where that last person just wouldn't ready up. Being as I'm not gold, I don't want to join any gold ones. The 67 and 68 are in for a rude awakening when they realize that I'm a squishy 70. Ooh, Leroy Jenkins. I don't know if these really make a difference, but it makes me feel better when I activate them. Alright, so see if I can kill people. I didn't set my fleet commanders, oh no. I've got to set the abilities too. No, those are already set. Those are already set. Nothing there, okay. How big of a ship do we have? Nothing too major? Let's see. Nah, that one didn't work. These combats are being really funky. The squishiness is excessive. This quick repair thing not happening is such a frustration. That Velox destroyed me even? Oh, that's weak sauce. You got in the team that rocked it. That's always useful. I am discovering that I am weaker than I realized. What are we doing on points? Not that great on points. They immediately split up. That sucks. How big is that ship? Oh, that's a big ship. Level 50. How big is mine? Oh, mine's only like level 35 or some shit. I'm actually surprised the thing was as slow as it was. That's so weak. Man, that's rough. I need to do a lot better on the, I don't know if it's the Forbidden Tech, Chaos Tech side of things, or if it's... if I'm really missing that much research. I don't know. It's a tough guess. All right, where does it put us now? If I were those two, I wouldn't join me again. Let's try a little bit of upgrading here. Chaos Tech is probably where it's going to be. I think I'm about to lose my teammate from the last round. Just one of them or both of them? That'd be funny if they both just teamed up against you now. They never have events for tiering up Chaos Tech, so I've always got so much of this crap just laying around. Oh, entering arena. All right, still have 2 minutes. Or is it started? Oh, it started. Oh, is that a vengeance? That's a rough pull, man. That's a rough pull, man. I wonder if I can even sneak through. If the 67 plays too close to the side here, I might be able to sneak in and kill him. But otherwise, I'm just going to take this as an opportunity to finish doing some upgrades. Man, that's rough. 2 vengeances. I stream hub, how's it going tonight? I don't know if that's even... I mean, that is technically worth it. $500 million. I think the cannon... No, that's a tier 6. So we'll run this one up to tier 12 as well. Might need to swap the cannon and the Unimatrix shield or whatever that was. Or at least reassess which ships these things are on. Lost like 1,000 to 600. That's probably stayed pretty tight for a while then, I bet. All right, so that's good. Yeah, I'm going to put the cannon on this guy. That should have better results in the long run. Let's see if these guys are just bored. I got one hit in. So I'm gonna go take a look at the arena or the arena faction store and see if that's enough to do something in there now. So I can do a double pull or do one more and do a triple pull. Where is the... Where's the one where you get the efficiency in the arena? Or what is it that gives you that efficiency in the arena? Was that a research or... There's a 72 now. That gives me some hope. Better collect these before reset happens. Since we got 10 more minutes. All right, so I should plan on speed. Let's see. I don't even remember where the things are. Ah, this time betrayed me. How's arenas going? Saw you in the queue earlier. Just realizing my squishiness. Never really been a strong PvP type of player. Shouldn't say never. Used to be kind of okay at it. It's been a while though. Ah, he caught me. Ever since they introduced Isolytic, it's been hit or miss. Well, how's your night going, Zero? How are you doing? I play the bandit game just so I can be the bully. Yeah, it's more fun that way. It's definitely more fun that way. We had a 72 in this one on our team, but it took him a long time to get out. Of course. Yeah, if you're not following Zero, Definitely give him a follow. He's got an awesome personality and he's fun to watch. ISO damage is up to 522%. No wonder I'm getting my ass handed to me. The because I haven't even gotten into like hardly anything in the Terran store yet. Like I don't think I've made the first milestone on the rep. Yeah, that's pretty bad. Well, it's always been at a weird time and it's been hard to get into doing it. I never got a chance to really get it established as a habit. And then I avoided like I skipped every PvP research after they introduced isolytic defense. So it's taken a lot to get it to be caught back up again. I gotta double check because I gotta go find out and see which area, because there's like I don't remember if it was a prime or if it's in the away team's research or something that does like the reputation thing. It increases the reputation or decreases the cost or something. There's some efficiency thing for the arena faction store. Aggregation? No. So it's got to be a prime. And I think I've got... Well, I think there's like a Dolomite prime or like the same prime that you get for doing the Discovery Warp Range boost. Unless I'm mistaken, but I thought that there was something for the arena. I wouldn't be in combat. I don't remember if it like increases the reputation efficiency for when you turn in the door things or something. Either that, I'm completely making it up. Terran Arena Claim, that one. Okay, that's not a normal prime. I just wanted to make sure, because I knew that there was something for the arena. And I just wanted to make sure it wasn't something that I had before I started spending stuff in the arena again. But I think that's the one that I was thinking of. Did did some arenas, but not feeling well tonight, so I'm just gonna chill. I don't blame you. I hope you get a chance to relax and chill out and enjoy. One both but feeling nauseous. Yeah, that's the worst. There's nothing worse than not feeling yourself. Especially when you're doing stuff like this, you know, like it's not a relaxed, laid back, you know, like thing. Man, you're welcome, Jason. All right. I don't even know what stuff is in the faction store, for goodness. Is it just taking that long to load in? Can you not do faction store stuff while in the arenas? Apparently not. I would have said ship blueprint efficiencies. Yeah, it's never really been a big concern of mine. I've always been really good on faction credits. Like any bit of faction credits I can get, like I've been all over them. This feels like weirdly laggy. Man, our 72 is not playing ball. I've been hardcore arena since it came out. I started off being pretty into it, but man, it's gotten harder. It's gotten way harder. What kind of a ship am I up against here? Oh, that's a big Crenshaw. Against Domo. That might have been one of the last ones I was against. That name's familiar. Maybe not. Might just see it around or whatever. Okay, there it finally loaded. Okay, so like next time I'll be able to get the thing up a little bit. Yeah, I've got 3 of the arena favors unlocked. One of them's for the Syndicate XP. One of them's for Forbidden Tech. Let's see. Reinforced Arena Shield would be a good one to have if that's available. Not yet. I need a lot of that stuff. That needs to be converted. Is that in there? I thought there was another conversion you can do. I don't even remember how to run this store anymore. Vengeful Defense. Increases Apex Barrier. For 1 round. During any round the opponent has a status. Increasing Apex Barrier by 100. Not worth it. It's just gonna take me a while to get back into this, I guess. Rickum Ruckum, get their ship and really fight. Hi, Broken Wolf, how you doing? $24 bill Velox? Wow. That thing's gotta be feisty. It used to be like the pairing would work out where you lose a couple of them in a row and you get an easier one. I might have to try to jump in with like a 66 or 67. See how the pairings go. Piscari's 14 bill and I refuse to take it higher. That's reasonable. That's I didn't know that they looked like that sometimes. That metal's got a hat. It must be like the top league or whatever. Tier 11 Velox. My Kaskari's right at 14-ish. So I left it at tier 9. My Crenshaw is just short of getting up to 30. That's at 28 right now. I mean, I don't even know if maybe... Three more losses or 1 more win. I wouldn't mind getting a win. Usually one of them happens because you end up with a group that doesn't want to participate. What is that? I'm third of the way. That might pay off enough crystal that I'd be able to finish out my cube. No, I'll just be short. Maybe. After I swap fleet commanders back, that might be enough. Yeah, if you got a choice, definitely go for the win. Well, I felt semi-confident like two matches ago because we were going against 270s and a 67, but both 70s had a vengeance. And the 72 that's tagging along doesn't really seem to be wanting to do them too much. Which one's not ready? Oh, it's my alliance mate even. I'm gonna boot him. I'm just thankful it doesn't cost anything to do all the repairs. That 67's probably looking at it like, this would be a great matchup for me to join. Little do they know. No, the 72 isn't ready. Join a 66 that has a low ops. Like that one right there. Domo must have... Why do they keep on popping up and going away? I don't think you saw Domo. I think you saw Doom. Either that or they disappeared very quick. I don't think I clicked in another group that had That had another 70 in it. Oh, 66 that has that big of a ship? Well, 67 still. Yeah, that group must have closed right away. Let's try this one. The squad is full. Damn it. Can you see if they're readied? No, you can't see if they're readied. I hate that they keep on jumping around like that. We'll try this one then. This is so stupid. There we go. Paired up against the 71. Bohica? Yeah. Getting prepared to get my ass handed to me again. Screenshot of demos in my Discord, thank you. Okay, so that's a fair start.
You better not pout. You better not cry. You better not scream I'm going in dry.
Going in dry. Oh, that one. That means they won. God damn. Man, why is that ship so much slower than it should be? Like, why is that ship so much faster than I am? $1,073,000,000 uncommon. That's a big bitch. Let's plan this one again. No, I can't do math. If GS beams didn't exist, could basically get my ship a faster ship from anywhere than we might have won. I haven't seen any screenshots of any of the G7 ships yet. Well, that was rude. He attacked my hostile first and then he killed me. Chunker's half the fun. When you get one high tiered, you'll see. Yeah, I can imagine. I forgot. Thank you, Broken Wolf. Appreciate that. Oh, on your phone traveling? Yeah, that definitely makes it a little more interesting to see. Gonna shield up, log off. Yeah, I hope you feel better tomorrow, Jason. Love you too, Jason. Rest up and feel better, super friend. Ready. A 65 might be in our favor. You're not driving. I did shout them out earlier. And it didn't... I played the sound. So I'm wondering if they're not playing the sound now because of that. That's interesting. Or if there's something not set up correct with the command. No, I didn't do the slash shoutout. My that shoutout command set up to do the slash shoutout with it in the background. Yeah, it didn't do it for me either there. So I must only do it like once. It must have recognized that it was. Shout out Ryan, just see if that'll play the sound. Okay. So it must have a check that it does that recognizes that they've already been shouted out once. I'm guessing that's on the Twitch side then. The slash shout out. I mean, it does the important thing where it actually does the link in there and everything. Yeah. Go follow, go subscribe. Yeah, it's got to be. Because that's what it's set up for on like the sound alert itself. I didn't realize we were already going. Where we at? Where we at? Where we at? That almost took care of my haul. I think. I don't know. I don't know what happened. can't select the ship. That one. Well, it's like a little bit more evenly matched when I'm going against like 68s and 69s. A little bit. Do they have ships left? I can't tell what's happening. I'm out of repair tokens. Did I lose again? I must have lost again. Oh, his cube is better equipped than mine. Probably better crewed. I'm probably not doing myself any favors running the hierarch. And I'm out of speed up tokens. We lost. Crap. That was a close one. That was a very close one. I felt much better about that one. I was able to at least win a ship-on-ship battle. Actually, being as we just keep on bouncing back and forth here. We'll just go to full screen. And normally I'll just leave it into the, was it Broken Wolf's fault? No, it wasn't Broken Wolf's fault. It was lag. It was a cube lag fault. Anytime anything goes wrong in arenas, it's Cube's fault. Try to target cubes first. That seems like a pretty good idea. Speaking of cubes, I don't think I like the status control team. So we'll just put on the good old strike team. Squad disbanded. Oh no. Ooh, perfect. Yeah, I guess that makes sense. Before they have a chance to get into their weird laggy thing, to get them targeted and, you know, like do their thing. Oh, I should be able to do good on this one, I bet. Yeah. I should be able to rock this one. If I can't hold my own here, then I know I'm super squishy. Oh, enter. I should be able to command this one. If I can't, then we know it's a skill issue and not really just a research and ship issue. That reminds me, I put a new channel alert thing on.
F&A, Cotton, F&A.
I can go both positive and negative, I guess, now that I think of it. How are we doing on points? Halfways. Oh, that was so close to the right timing. I need to do, like, the speed up thing. No, the cube still died. And the Crenshaw? What am I facing against? Ooh, that's a pretty good Velox. That's weird. That didn't even show. What are you even cubing? Nothing. This really, really, really big Velox that's kicking my butt big time. Asking to see how big I should build my Velox. As big as you can. Come on. Now this one's almost 30 mil. I can't do it. I can't do it. I guess you can't always assume that because you're like 4 levels above somebody that just because they don't have a ship that's like almost maxed for their level. That thing is a beast. Oh, that was poor planning on my part. Yeah, that thing's maxed. That's a rough son of a gun, to put it that way. This was a very, very poor team on both sides, honestly. Either one of them could have ran away with it pretty easy from the beginning. Nobody was doing the armadas at the beginning. Okay, squad disbanded. Yeah, we have to pay a little bit more attention to some of the crewing. Because there's definitely room for improvement there. Oh, this ends in 1 minute. RIP. Give it the old college try, at least. Let's see. So we have an artifact hunt and fleet commander upgrade. That one's just the efficiency stuff. Yeah, grade 4. Got back in the queue with 15 seconds left to go, but couldn't find a match. Yeah. I suppose I could have tried to do it at the 1 minute mark, but I've never been in there when it's actually ended, so I don't know if it does anything weird. I didn't want to get stuck in limbo. That's just for galactic recruit tokens. I don't think I won a single one. If you start the match before the timer runs out, you can finish it. Well, that's good. Yeah, when I was looking in there, I didn't see any squad setup, so I just assumed that they kind of had it axed. That was a good pull of the rare crystal that I needed. Took teammates a couple minutes to send their ships. Yeah, there was a couple of times that I didn't realize that it was started. I thought it was still in countdown, but it was actually started. And probably could have won if I would have noticed that right off the bat. Yeah, as I keep going and get a chance to do some of them favors, and it won't take long to get a little bit more competitive in there, I'm sure. See. Is there not a cooldown on this? I pulled this earlier. That's weird. Well, I suppose I probably went down in rating or something. And I bet that reset it. No. I'm still in bronze 2. Weird. Okay, so that's refinery is good. Ship parts is good. Outpost, I don't have anything in there. None of this stuff reset weird. I can upgrade my cube. I was able to get the necessary crystal for that. But that's also progress towards The Crenshaw. But that'll put the cube up to 3.7 DPR. Which is still quite a bit behind the Crenshaw. We look at the log and see how big that Valox was. It was big. It was max. $29.75. And it has that skin too. Yeah, up 67. He has the big isolatic damage too. That was like what Zero was talking about. Isolatic defense 1328. Phew, I'm not even half of that. That was cube. I'm surprised the Crenshaw didn't have a lot of competition for that thing. Well, more competition for it at least. It's got a beat on shield and hull, but like damage output. You think it would stand out a little bit. Because interceptor versus interceptor, so mitigation shouldn't be a big impact. Then again, piercing is way up there still. I do like that everything is like pretty much accounted for at this point now. The way that they've got battle logs upgraded. So able to mitigate a good chunk of the isolatic damage. My regular damage mitigation was like a little bit over 50%. Their mitigation was almost top. They were over 60. Well, roughly 60. Their ISO defense was definitely mitigating most of that. Apex barrier was doing its job. They were taking 31 million off of me when I was taking 300. Well, I guess the biggest thing is that they were at 100% crit and I was at under 100%. Yeah, some crewing that needs to be tidied up, I think, more than anything. If I get the crew set right for their ships and stuff, I think that'll help. Obviously, leveling up a little bit more will help too. The favors. Getting a chance to unlock some of the favors in the store. That'll make the biggest impact for sure. It looks like the only ones that take the... Oh, those ones take the blue. Yeah, a lot of things to come there. Alright, I think I'm gonna call that a wrap. We're gonna raid out the Major Samo.